Jaedon LeDee is someone who stands out in today's college basketball, where players often aim to spend as little time in school as possible.
The term that comes to my mind is just gentle giant, because, obviously he stands out in a crowd because there aren't many kids.
LeDee faced setbacks and limited opportunities early in his college basketball career. Through his first 3 seasons, he bounced between Ohio State and TCU, only starting 4 games.
I'm glad San Diego State brought me in, 2-time transfer.
But here's the thing about LeDee. He never lost faith. He knew deep down that his time to shine was coming. Fast forward to today, and he's not just playing, he's dominating. Now a standout for the San Diego State Aztecs in the Mountain West Conference, LeDee's perseverance has finally paid off. This is the inspiring journey of a player who refused to be defined by his past and is now leaving his mark on the college basketball scene. LeDee hails from Houston and was a standout at the Kincaid School. During his high school years, he shot up 7 inches, moving from playing as a point guard to taking on roles in the front court. He had his pick of colleges, but chose Ohio State. After a year with the Buckeyes, LeDee moved to Texas Christian University, where he played for 2 seasons. At TCU, he averaged 4 and 3 per game, often playing as a center, a position that didn't quite suit him. Wanting more game time, he transferred to San Diego State. Many believe LeDee has a natural knack for understanding the game, setting up plays, and delivering the ball right where his teammates need it. He's got the mind of a guard, but the physical presence of a powerful forward, similar to a young Draymond Green. Plus, he's pretty good at making catch-and-shoot threes consistently. In his debut season with the Aztecs, Jaedon quickly became a crucial part of the team. Coming off the bench, he averaged 8 and 5, playing a significant role in leading the team to its first Final Four and finishing as national runner-ups.
Yeah, every game is important. I was thinking about that the other day, only 4 games left, kind of just, flies by. But we're so locked in, we're going to try to just, finish strong.
After this standout season, he thought about joining the 2023 NBA draft and even declared for it without signing with an agent. However, he chose to return to San Diego State for his 5th and final year, believing there was still room for improvement. LeDee feels that everyone has their own path and timing. For him, taking an extra year to hone his skills was the right choice. This decision paid off spectacularly. He was honored as the Mountain West Conference Player of the Year by the media. Having scored a total of 601 points across his first 4 seasons, LeDee took his game to new heights this year by scoring 615 points. Now 24, his outstanding performance has placed him among the top 15 finalists for the Wooden Award, which is awarded to the country's best player, and the Karl Malone Award for the top power forward. His achievements earned him a spot as a 3rd-team All-American by the Associated Press, showcasing his significant improvement and impact on the court. A lot of LeDee's buckets come on the block. He excels in scoring close to the basket, using his strength to establish a dominant position inside. He enjoys using his size advantage to overpower smaller defenders in the paint. His combination of toughness, eagerness to engage in physical play, and skillful finishing makes him a formidable opponent.
Credit to my coaches and how we game plan.
LeDee isn't just about force. He's strategic in how he uses his presence, either to clear a path for his teammates by effectively blocking his defender or to secure rebounds. Averaging 20.5 points and 8.2 rebounds per game while making 55.7% of his shots, LeDee's performance is impressive. Standing at 6'9" and weighing 240 pounds, he's an imposing figure who, as expected, does a lot of his work inside. Yet LeDee has broadened his skills to include long-range shooting, sinking nearly 40% of his attempts from beyond the arc. This expansion of his game is a testament to his dedication and hard work. His statistics are on par with those of notable big men like Mark Williams and Charles Bassey in their final seasons before the draft, highlighting his ability to snag rebounds and score second-chance points efficiently. Although some might view his playstyle as traditional, LeDee shows promise for modern play. His athleticism and strength, combined with his skill in setting screens, suggest he could excel in more dynamic roles, such as a roller in pick-and-roll situations. Furthermore, his agility as a cutter, where he's able to leap and finish above the rim, showcases his versatile potential on the court. Jaedon's shooting technique is quite unique and, frankly, a bit awkward. When he goes for a pull-up shot, he jumps, raises his arms, and then seems to pause mid-air. At the peak of his jump, he shoots from above his head with a motion that thrusts the ball forward. When catching and shooting, the process looks smoother, but he still pushes the ball from in front of his face, ending with a release that resembles throwing a shot put. Although unconventional shooting forms have worked for some players, it would be reassuring to see more polished mechanics in LeDee's case. As it stands, his unusual form could make his shots easier to block or contest. Despite these challenges, LeDee has many strengths that could help him secure a significant role on an NBA team. He's incredibly hardworking and constantly looks for ways to contribute, even if it doesn't mean scoring. Whether he's fighting for position, setting screens, or moving without the ball, he's always involved in the play. His ball handling skills are solid. He keeps the ball low, making it hard for opponents to steal. He also has a good eye for creating opportunities for his teammates, whether by passing out of the post or driving and kicking the ball out when a shot isn't in his favor. Even with concerns about his shooting range, LeDee's selflessness, tireless energy, and effectiveness near the basket speaks volumes about his potential impact. LeDee gets double-teamed and occasionally triple-teamed, and every night he's on the floor he takes a beating, sometimes slightly outside the confines of the rulebook. Through it all, he hasn't lost his cool. His defensive skills really stand out, especially when he's guarding the ball. There are very few players who can trouble him. Thanks to his solid build, reminiscent of a linebacker, even the larger college players find it difficult to move him. Wings and guards who attempt to take him on usually end up regretting it. His defensive stance is perfect, and he's adept at moving his feet and transitioning smoothly from a slide to a jump. This season, he's improved at keeping his arms up and maintaining balance while confronting opponents. Although he might not be the quickest on his feet, these improvements have turned him into a formidable defender. LeDee also has excellent hand skills, often disrupting his opponent's dribble to snatch the ball away. While he seems best suited to guard the power forward position at the professional level, his ability to adapt means he could effectively cover a range of positions. LeDee, who will be 25 by the next NBA draft, doesn't fit the typical profile of an early round draft pick, and his age might make his path to the NBA more challenging. However, the notion of being too old for the draft doesn't apply uniformly. Some players, like Keegan Murray and Jalen Williams, blossomed after spending more time developing post-high school, demonstrating that not everyone peaks at 18 like LeBron James. LeDee's situation is particularly complex because he's not just seen as an older prospect. He's considered by some to be unusually old for a rookie hoping to make it in the NBA.
Yeah, I knew the severity of the situation. It's, one play you can go home or you keep going. So I was like, I'm not ready to be done yet. So.
Historical trends suggest that older rookies who successfully join the NBA often excel at shooting from distance, a skill LeDee has yet to master, especially as a power forward without the ideal size for a center in the league. Despite the challenges and skepticism that might arise from his age and skill set, it's premature to discount LeDee's potential. His remarkable improvement, jumping from averaging less than 8 points per game to becoming a standout player, warrants attention and respect. Such significant progress underscores why scouting should avoid one-size-fits-all judgments. Every player's journey is unique, and LeDee's late bloom could be an extraordinary once-in-a-generation story of late development. The debate around LeDee's potential is a tale of two perspectives: skepticism about his late development as a shooter, and optimism driven by his undeniable drive and history of defying expectations. It's rare for players to drastically improve their shooting abilities in their mid-20s, yet LeDee's resilience and track record of overcoming challenges suggest he shouldn't be underestimated. For LeDee, perseverance could indeed open doors. The NBA and its developmental circuits have shown interest in players who demonstrate significant production and the ability to contribute to wins. Jake Stevens serves as a compelling example. Despite being an older prospect with athletic limitations, his exceptional skills from beyond the arc and his passing abilities earned him an opportunity with the Sacramento Kings G League team in Stockton. Similarly, Nathan Mensah, another of LeDee's former teammates, secured an Exhibit 10 contract with the Charlotte Hornets despite being older than LeDee at draft time, proving his worth with his shot blocking in their G League squad. Like Stevens and Mensah, LeDee's performance suggests that he could attract attention from NBA teams or their G League affiliates. His dual reputation as a high-volume producer and a winner underscores his appeal. In an environment that values both individual skill and contribution to team success, LeDee's journey suggests that unique paths can lead to professional opportunities, reinforcing the idea that talent and hard work can pave the way to overcoming the odds.